What's up, guys? It's your girl Brianna, and I'm back with another video, and I have a few things to show you today. I know the last video that I posted said I was going to be eating Chipotle, but my life has been going into overdrive, and I just don't have time to eat, never mind a specific meal. So I've been lacking in the videos. I've been lacking in eating, apparently. But I have a couple of cakes to show you and a couple of things that I'm working on that I'm going to show you guys and just give you guys a little sneak peek. The first thing I want to show you guys is the strawberry shortcake strawberries. This is just something I have to do for a cake for tomorrow, but since I had to dip strawberries today for a cake, well, not a cake, for an order and a cake, I just felt like doing it all at once. So when I bake the cake tonight, it's a simple, just literally throw it together. So I have them separated. I don't know why there's a piece of that. There you go. I have them separated, but let me pick up one for y'all. Super cute. It's for a strawberry shortcake, and it's just something so that it's not just all white. Now, the reason why the other strawberries are all white is I'm going to show you why. I really have fun making this cake. The lady who ordered the cake, she tried to write me this morning asking because she changed the color, and I was like, nope, because the drip is on already. You can't do that. No. Even though, like I said, it would have been super cute pink. Don't get me wrong. But I had the stuff that I had the stuff for right then and there. Like, I can't do that. So I'm gonna show you the cake now. I'm really excited to see her reaction because I think she'll be happy that she kept the color. It's really a cute cake. Okay, so look at this. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Yeah, it's so cute! Oh my goodness. Alright, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't bluff. See? So the picture that I had was basic. I mean, let's be real. This cake is super cute. The strawberries are shiny, super shiny, because let me tell you something. A trick that I use a lot of people ask me, how do I get the frosting so shiny? Or not even the frosting. How do I get the chocolate so shiny? It's really because I don't use chocolate. I do use frosting. I melt the frosting down, I'll dye it, and then it just creates everything a ganache would create, which a ganache is just heavy cream and chocolate. But I know a lot of people have to strain it. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing all those steps. So I'm gonna actually, let me put this cake back. Oh my god. It's just appreciation. Oh my freaking goodness. Ah! I'm sorry. Let me put this cake away. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That cake was super dope. But let me tell you the story real quick about how I began to do my cakes like this. So I had to do a gender reveal. The gender reveal consisted of, obviously, well, it didn't have to be blue and pink, but it was blue and pink. They gave me pictures to kind of sample off of. And this cake was kind of the first cake that I had to really make sure it was like official, because the person I was dating at the time, it was for his sister. So I had to make ganache. I'm like, at this point, like I said, I didn't know how to do ganache. Even though it was exactly what I told you, heavy cream and chocolate. The fact that you had to like heat up the cream, and then like I know some people use the thermometer and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, this is too much. But I did it because I wanted to make a good impression. I ended up doing it great. The second time I had to do it, it didn't come out like how I did it the first time. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I can't understand why this is happening to me. So basically, I couldn't fix it. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the first time. That is what I will say. So we go to the third time I have to do this cake. And it wasn't that cake particular. It was all one color, and the color was red. I did this same step, the cream, the chocolate, and it was just not working. So I got red frosting. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if this works. I melted it down. And the way you melt it down does matter. If you melt it too much, if you do it for like the first 30 seconds, but your frosting has been in the fridge, whether it's buttercream, vanilla, whatever the case may be, even chocolate. Chocolate is a very good color to start with if you need to dye something black. I will say that. But you'll start it off for 30 seconds to get it soft. When you hit it for the next 30 seconds, that's when you got to be real careful. That's that's where it can go left, because that's where it gets too liquidy. And the drip won't look like how I showed you. Well, I should go down here. I have a second cake in here that I'm going to show you. The drip will not come like how I showed you. It will be that color, but very thin. And you'll know you did it like that when you get that look like it's not even a bad color. It's just like, why is it like that? Because it's it was too watered down. So what you'll have to do is do it again and let that frosting firm. That's the thing. That's why it acts like a ganache. A ganache, after it sits and it's cold, it sets up like frosting. Frosting does the same thing. You cover it, you put it in the fridge, and it like sets. So the thought of me putting the frosting and melting it came from doing bundt cakes, where you have to melt down frosting and do that ripple effect around it. And I was just like, well, if I can do that, I can do this with this cake. So hence why today I do it like that and not with chocolate. And nobody says anything. And if I had to do chocolate, then hello, I melt down chocolate. If I had, you know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. But I want to show you cake number 2. And then I'm going to bring you to how I came about doing my first Fortnite themed cupcake cake. So let's get to it. Now with this cake, I'm not sure. She had sent me a cake with sunflower. And it's a smash cake because it's for her daughter's pictures for her first birthday. So the cake that she showed me, it was 3 sunflowers. And I was kind of like, you know, it was really like cartoonish, the sunflowers. It wasn't like the cake wasn't cute. It gave me inspiration. As soon as somebody says, can you do something similar? Because I always say I don't do people's work. The cake was kind of like this. But when I'm looking at it like this, I think it would be super cute if I added another one right here. And it's like cascading. And then this is like ombre, where it's like the darkest yellow to like it going all the way up to being white. So I think I'm gonna add another flower. I think I should. Hold on. Let me get one and let's just see how it looks. Put my microphone down for a second. Now this is her smash cake, and then I'm doing her actual cake August 4th. So I think this is kind of like the tester if I actually get to do it. I like it. But what too is yes. Yes. And I kind of like yes. I love it. Yes, I love it. It's very cute. Yes. Okay. So that was really cute. So her actual cake is a 2-tier cake. So, and it's gonna say you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So I'm really excited about that. But now let me get to the finale this Fortnite. So Fortnite, I have never done this theme ever. When people say Fortnite theme, it really skeeves me out because I'm like, what is it? And I had got asked to do a Fortnite party previously, and I kind of forgot to get back to them. Sometimes when I get overwhelmed with so much, I backed up too much. Sometimes when I have a lot to do, it's hard for me to go back to people that I haven't even gotten to like set a date with. So I constantly tell my mama I think it's ready for me to have an assistant to like organize my life, because one, I get tired of answering questions that are just sometimes beyond me. Okay. Just like, for example, I had made cake pops and I wanted to try out a blueberry muffin cake pop flavor. The woman asks me what kind of cake pop flavors I have. Now I name all of them and then I say blueberry as well. So she goes, I'll take a blueberry muffin. How much? I'm like, it's not an actual blueberry muffin. You asked me how much the cake pops were. I said $1 and I named the flavors. You got muffins? This is exactly what I'm saying to you. Said, the blueberry muffin flavor that I said is for the cake pop that you asked what the flavors were. No, I want cake. Like, what? Like, that's just some of the stuff that's one example of like I cannot understand. Or it'll be like, what you got? I could say chips, sandwiches, salads. So what kind of cookies you got? Did I say I had that? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me a question and you don't want the answer. Like, what the freak? But anyway, I didn't get back to her on that Fortnite theme party, and I've been summoned again twice today, and I think August 7th to do a Fortnite theme, and I'm very nervous. Actually, I have to put another cake in my calendar too. It's kind of a galaxy theme. It has she felt like it was plain, so she showed me another cake that was more whimsical. It had drip, like the cake that I showed you, and basically just the theme of from the first picture that she sent me. So that's gonna be really cool as well. So it kind of gives me like, to me, I don't know, from what I've seen, I could be totally wrong with this and going so off with this, but Fortnite, the characters that I got, they look like astronauts, so I don't know. But let me pick this up. I only did one. I have to finish now. But this is my one. Now, let me get close to you. Now, these pictures, they look like cake toppers. They look cool. They're not cake toppers. I didn't know what Fortnite was. When I, a lot of the things that I go by is I go by a lot of stuff on Pinterest. And, Pinterest. I don't know why I said it like that. Pinterest. I get a lot of my stuff from Pinterest. And, it wasn't giving me anything. Like, I literally had nothing to go by besides army prints, and it would just say Fortnite, and I was just like, what is going on with that? So when I bought these figurines, the box was orange. There was a lot of blue tones, so I kind of just went off of the toy box, but the pictures, there was a lot of Fortnite pictures with the characters. So I said to myself, I'm going to make me some cupcake toppers. Can I not speak today? What the heck? I'm going to make my own cupcake toppers. And that is exactly what was on the cake. I deconstructed the box. I did a Superman cake as well last week. And the same thing. Nobody really does Superman. And a lot of the things that I think people will have still, they don't. I thought Superman was part of the Avengers, but I was sadly mistaken. So I kind of thought he would be somewhere in the store, but he wasn't. There happened to be a Superman birthday card, and I had to work my magic with that. If you guys follow me on my Facebook page, Brianna Smith, my Snapchat, Treat Dealer _23, my Instagram, Treat Dealer, my accessory page, B_lavish_the_company. All my work, everything I do will be on those social media platforms. This was just a quick video just to give you guys a heads up on why you won't be seeing the Chipotle mukbang, which I was so excited to do. But like I said, I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give y'all some good food the next time I do a video. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. And I'm out of here.